Good morning, everyone. My name is Manjinder Kaur. I am the student of pre-masters of education in University of Northampton International College. First of all, I want to thank Professor Michael for giving me the opportunity to speak in here. I am right now. I am going to speak on the research topic, swim against the stream. Majorly, it's about ethnic minorities and higher education at the University of Northampton. My research is under the module title Research Methods, and my module code is PM1002. Uh, First of all, I want to talk about the background of the study, the awarding gap, which is identified across higher education all over the UK. In the academic year 2019 to 20, 27% of first degree students in the UK were members of ethnic minority, according to HESA 2019 to 20. Moreover, 3% of postgraduate research students were from Black African background, even though this group made up to only 6% of the total students, according to the same resource. Additionally, just 2% of Asian Pakistani students of the postgraduate research students, then the whole student body of 4%, similar research background. Added to this, a groundbreaking analysis released in September 2019 found that only 5% of the higher education candidates in the UK, if their first year of study were black, according to Higher Education Statistic Agency 2019. Moreover, all ethnic groups admission rate were greater in 2021 than they were the year before, and the black students experienced the largest entrance rate increase in any ethnic group between 2006 to this period, rising from 21.6% to 48.6%, according to UCAS end of cycle report 2021. Um, Additionally, 73% of graduates from the white majority pursued highly skilled employment or further education, whereas, according to the statistics, students from ethnicity or the mixed background or the blacks gets the least of that. This research is got by OFS 2020. I'm continuing the background here. First of all, I want to talk about the picture here. The picture describes the mental stress of the person about which I am going to talk about in this slide. It is observed that emotionally instability of whiteness has possible consequences of addressing challenges of racism, preventing white supremacy, and contributing to the silent people of ethnic minorities, making it much harder for the people to come out about their experiences with racism. Moreover, due to hurdles involved with communicating or certifying racialized encounters, students seem to be stuck in an isolated emotional state, as I have told you earlier, and the sanitization to racist conduct, according to Ortiz 2019. This is all the background about which I am going to study here. The aim of the study is to address the ethnic disparity in access to support for and well-being in the higher education. My research questions are: what is the degree and cause of the awarding gap between white UK students and minority students? How does it affect the ethnic psychological health of ethnic minority students? And how does it impact the professional career of minority students? For conducting my research, I have taken or chosen the qualitative research. Under qualitative research, I have opted to take interviews of the participant to get to know more and more about the feelings of the minority students. So I have chosen one group only of 11 pre-master students who were the age of 18 to 44, and in the graph here in the slide shows the ethnic percentage ethnicity of the participants. Asians and the blacks were the most in my uh, sample. uh, Later on, I have after the interviews, I have conducted the thematic approach. Why I have chosen that, it's because of Braun and Clark 2012. The thematic process was used to highlight the main issues that keep coming up in the participants discussion about the perceived obstacles and at the university. So I also wanted to choose those particular points that were important, so that's why I have taken that thematic approach. I When I took the interviews, I told about that, about the ethical issues, ethical points to the interviewees, um, that their interview will be preserved, their names will be preserved, it not be leaked to anyone. And if they want to skip any question, they do not want to answer that particular questions, that will be allowed, it's up to them. And if as I have told you that in my interviews, I have chosen semi-structured interviews. According to the semi-structured interviews, we can ask add-on questions according to the situation, and uh, the participants, if they want, they can also add on their answers by elaborating or by giving some of the examples. It is I thought that it would be very helpful, and it was helpful. In my case, I have got a lot of information. After taking the interviews, I have noted down all the transcripts of the interviewees. I have read them 2 3 times, and after reading them, I have underlined the major points, and the similar kind of points were which were coming in all of the participants' interviews. So from that, I have written out some of the points, like language issues, attendance, assessments, awarding gap, digitalization, comfortable in the course, services in university, access to the particular services, not working, struggling to get work, juggling to balance your part-time work and the studies, social integration, support from the peers, relationship with co-students. So I had taken out these points, and after getting these points, I put them under particular themes. So these were my themes: challenges in learning, does anyone even concern, maintaining a balance between part-time work and higher education, significance of socialization, discrimination beyond the institution. That these themes are related to the higher education, their challenges, ethnic minority students' challenges under higher education, and these themes were related to their mental stress also. So from my themes, I have got many responses, many findings. So under first and the foremost theme, challenges in learning, various different kind of positive and negative views were given by the participants. So some of the participants said these kind of things like, the lecturers speak very quickly, I didn't understand what they tried to explain. More digitally focused, there is difference as compared to our country, from where we are. Here, the way of studies is very different as compared to my country. In my country, written exams were taken. However, there in UK, everything is practical and digital. So in starting, it was very difficult for me to cope up. It is very difficult for me to express myself in front of the whole class. Yes, I believe that there is an awarding gap. So many of the students were trying to express their views, like they were struggling initially. They were not able to understand what their lecturers were trying to say because they all were from the different backgrounds. But they explained later on that they, with time and with the help of friends and teachers, extra assistants, they got to know that or to understand that. But more of the output is in the negative side than on the positive one. The second theme is, does anyone even concern? Like, does anyone even care about you? As you are from the different country. So many participants said, many facilities were provided by the university, online resources, libraries, useful links. Yes, facilities regarding mental health are available at the university, but I haven't visited. Things posted on the walls in bathrooms, but I won't say I have approached them. But overall, when you are walking, they are advertised, there is help. There are many educational services to support us, like Nelson, Google Scholar, Moodle, to check the timetable, attendance, and other details. We all have the access to support when we need it. Library, extra help, unitems, what do you expect you get? So these were the concerns or outputs given by the students or the participants, and they were more to the positive sides. That means according to under this theme, people or participants tried to explain that they were getting support from the university, they were getting support from the staff. According to the theme, maintaining a balance between work and higher education, many people explained mixed views, but majorly it was more negative, and this is the most concerned area according to my research. Here, education is challenging and demanding, so not able to work now. Firstly, I got a job with difficulty. Moreover, it became difficult for me to maintain my studies with my work. I feel tired when I come back from my job and feel tired so to get less time to study. I feel like vomiting at work, need to stand for long hours. I have faced many hurdles. It's been 2 months now. I haven't got work. I have applied to many agencies and stores. Students can't work because they need full time workers. Issues like discrimination, lack of experience, racial profile. Majorly, people are looking for employees having natural English accent. I have seen racism at my workplace. My manager behaves differently from some of my colleagues. I have been the target of racism in the job market. Whenever I applied for a job, they told me that you are not appropriate for this job. You don't have much experience. You are not well qualified. So, this is the major output or major findings of the research, because people or the students who are coming from different country, they need financial assistance and they are allowed to work 20 hours in a week, but they are not getting work and they are not able to balance both their work and their education, because education is little different from their own country. They are taking time to understand that, as well as they are not getting jobs or facing discrimination over there, or not getting the accurate amount like the whites. So this is the major concern area. Because of that, people are, or participants are, feeling stressed or mental issues occur. Under this theme, significance of socialization, uh, participants talked about the benefits of having good friends at the university or in your class. And some of the students told that why they are not able to get more friends. So there are times when it is a negative relationship with other students, as we all come from different countries and have different beliefs. I am very comfortable with the people from my country, but not with the students from other countries like Nigeria, South Africa. I am not fine with them due to the language issues with them. I have a fantastic relationship with other students. I ask everyone, you are okay? Humanity is the key that works in life. International students kind to each other. They are kind and caring. I have a good relationship with the other students. They are very friendly and nice to help you when and explain to you. Whenever I am stuck in assessments, as I ask my fellow students to help. So here two to three students had talked about the negative side of the socialization, or they are not feeling comfortable to mingle with the other peers of the course, but majorly all of them told about the positive side of having friends or being socialized at the university. Under this theme, discrimination beyond the institution, uh, I actually wanted to take this theme. It's not the part of that particular research questions, but I wanted to add those themes under my research area because I wanted other researchers to understand that this is not the area like research questions cover, uh, like boarding gap, health or mental issues, and job market. Except these three areas, the uh, ethnic minorities in UK face discrimination everywhere. Like they are on road, they are in a bus, they are in a shop, everywhere they face discrimination. So government should do something to protect them. These little things add on to stress the person and finally affect their education and work. So what the participants wanted to say, uh, I faced racism basically for the bus. I stayed in the university accommodation and I noticed that each time when there is a black person coming toward the bus who is getting late for the school and the driver can see you coming, most times when there is a white driver, they leave. They won't wait for you. Professionally at my work, I had seen my manager behave racist toward customers, especially Asian customers. Another participant shared a similar experience to participant 4. When we were coming from the university, the bus driver saw our tickets in our hands. We were trying to wave, but he passed off. That day, we reached home at 10 p.m. It was a very bad experience in the cold. I was called a terrorist for being brown. I faced a lot of discrimination at school. They were rude to me, always threw racist jokes at me. Other students told me that I smell like curry because of my color. So these things were important to add because uh, mental stress add on and result to less output or withdrawal of higher education. Now come to the discussions. A completely different educational system presented difficulties for the participants, and many of them were quite concerned about digitalization of the study. In contrast, many participants enjoyed their interactions with the lecturers and found it simple to use technology to study forwards. Students frequently expressed feeling recognized because they believed that their requirements were being addressed in the timely manner. Additional assistance addressed in the present research, including extended lectures, drop in hours, mentorship, online resource, psychological support that allowed students to collaborate on projects and benefit their higher education, which helps in reducing basically the stress. Numerous participants felt pressured to quit their jobs in order to manage their higher education, revealing their incapacity to balance both work obligations and education responsibility. According to the current study, individuals had trouble paying for their financial liabilities. Additionally, most individuals encountered racism while working or when looking for a job. The important finding emphasizes the impact of labor market on the ethnic students who get difficult in higher education, both academically and emotionally. Moreover, students discussed how communicating with other people in the school made it possible to seek educational advice from classmates, which made the academic journal less difficult and stressful. Some participants found it challenging to connect with others in the class, resulting in an impact on their confidence to participate in class, ask for assistance, and even attend lectures that stress the need for fostering peer connection. Participants described how they had encountered racism on the streets or in the stores, which negatively impacted their health and complicated their studies. Participants discussed, for instance, how white drivers' ignorance caused them to late for the school. Additionally, students developed mental health issues as a result of making racist joke labeling them as brown. In conclusion, I want to say that as the guardian of the academy, it is our responsibility to keep our universities accountable for recognizing the value of having culturally varied higher education institutions that reflect their rapidly expanding multicultural society. It is crucial to concentrate on removing obstacles at the individual or the structural level, especially in the colleges where racial and ethnic minorities continue to face many obstacles. Moreover, George Floyd's murder case in the summer 2020 sparked yet another significant turning point in the history of racial relations. This time, whiteness and the power and the privilege that come with it have been called into question and the expense of minority communities. Additionally, higher education studies can provide rewarding and transformational experiences to students. However, for making this a norm for ethnic students, a considerable revolution is required. Universities can significantly reduce the unfair awarding gap among the white majority and students of ethnic minority by addressing institutional factors of lack of fulfillment of demands and belongingness, competency, and independence. Idea of academic tolerance won't become a reality if it doesn't happen. These are my references for the research I have done. Thank you for listening to me. I hope my research will uh, give output and something better will be done for the ethnic minority in UK. Thank you so much.